Alright crew, now we're back down in the basement. We got the compass cover that we just recently printed. We printed it in a white ABS, and here it is right now. Now if we look at it, we can see it's got a little bit of shine, but it's pretty coarse. You can see all the print lines still. Hopefully with the vapor chamber that I made, we'll be able to smooth it out easily without sanding. Here's the tote we're going to use. Hopefully it holds up to the acetone. I bought these computer fans with the variable speed controller. Got them off Amazon for like 16 bucks. But they're meant to mount on a surface and blow through it. So I had to make these brackets. Here's another one. And just did that on the 3D printer real quick. I did out of PETG, which is minimally affected by acetone. Then I sized the holes to where I just screwed wood screws through it. Then I used hot glue here and on the other side for the connector, and I did that on both. One fan's set at the top here, and one fan's going to be at the bottom. Hopefully get a nice even circulation of air so we have a smooth and consistent smoothing effect. In a nutshell, basically we'll take some acetone, put it in a metal container and set it in there, and then as the wind blows around, the acetone starts to evaporate, gets in the air and fine molecules, and then evenly distributes on the piece. So we'll have to monitor it, and when we get the desired smoothness, we pull it out. We don't want to touch it because the ABS is actually melting from the acetone. Probably give it a couple days to fully cure back before we really start messing with it. Alright, we got the fans on, get the acetone in there. Hopefully soon we'll start watching the magic. Hopefully there's no issues, because acetone's pretty bad stuff. Alright, this should be done in a well ventilated area. Some of the issues with vapor smoothing, you will lose some fine detail, especially if you're printing like figurines or miniatures or something like that. Alright crew, had to get some more parts. This time we got a heated coffee mug plate. Warm this up, make it go a little quicker. It was 2 hours last time and it really didn't do anything. And it's probably due to the fact that this basement's so cold, being winter outside. Newest idea, paper towel. Alright crew, this is like our third attempt and we've added paper towels for wicking. Got a heated bulb here. put some heat in this thing. We added a reservoir of acetone with the paper towel to wick it into it as needed. The heated thing still. Hopefully this time it'll work. And you got a heated pad down there again and one up top. Welcome back, crew. So even after all that, we still didn't get the results we were hoping for. A little bit shinier. But right there is what we were kind of looking for, except some of that black is from the sticker on top of the lid. So some of the acetone condensated and then dripped down and got really smooth, and that's what we were hoping for. There's no, you can hear it in here. Last option is we're going to brush it on, because apparently the vapor chamber is just not working out for us. All right, crew, I think we're on the fourth day of trying to get this vapor smoothing, and I believe the issue was not with the vapor chamber and getting enough of the acetone to evaporate, but more or less maybe the plastic that I used for this. On a later video, I'm going to be showing how I did a DVD player holder for the boat, and I took a chunk of it because I'll go into it later, but I had a chunk of this, and if you look at it, it's very smooth. You know, look at that. It's like, it's glossy smooth, and it wasn't in there very long. It was only in there for maybe 10-15 minutes. If it was in there longer, it would have got rid of all the print lines. So the issue is the compass cover is ABS Rapid, I guess, by QD, and it's formulated to print faster than regular ABS. So they probably add some other plastic in there to achieve that, and that's probably why I'm having the issues. Where this one is Creality ABS, and it prints slower, and so that's probably why this one was more susceptible to the vapor smoothing. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to do the brush method, and I'm not an expert on this. I just read how to do it, but basically we'll be using acetone and a fine brush. If you're at home doing this, I would make sure you have proper ventilation and then have proper PPE on. So we'll put a little dab on, and I guess you just brush it on. Probably in light coats would be best. That's the problem with this method, is it's hard to get consistent results, and there's probably a technique to it, and that's not looking good at all, really. If I ever print one again, I'll get a different ABS and try it. This brush method also has lots of potential for foreign matter to get into it. Little bits of hair, fuzz, I mean, just everything. Well, I was hoping for better results, but in the end, this is just a compass cover. The function of it is to protect a really expensive compass. Alright, crew, we're back. I found that there was a lot of dull spots from over brushing, so I was able to go back and fix them. So how I did it, took a little brush, dunk it, and then just quick wipe. And I wouldn't over brush it, and that seemed to get all the gloss back. And quick wipe. Alright, crew, we're back here on the boat. We're going to try out this compass cover and see how it fits.
Oh boy.
We got Sammy here.
Howdy, guys.
So here it is, all nice and shiny. See? Not as shiny, but... and the color is just slightly off, but close enough. So it's gonna come in here at a little bit of an angle. Get under that. Oh wow, that's a good fit. Just a slight bit of play. That fits good, crew. Looks like we got another success. Thanks for watching, crew. We'll be putting out some more videos here shortly, so stay tuned.
Have a great day. See you on the high seas.